noise you hear is me continually adding more and more. I would like to add a few of these as well. I can't stop myself. Just add a bit of that. Okay, let's mix this up. Okay, so let's do our A. this one here. Yes, it looks like we're gonna have plenty of this. Silicone. Okay, next one here. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. This one here. Whoa. Please don't overflow on me. Careful. Alright, off to this one here. And then this one. Very nice. Do we have enough? Yes, it's covering it. Okay, let me see. And then this one. Oh boy, are we gonna make it? Oh wow. Barely. Try to scrape the bowl, Lordy. Come on, get in there. Almost. Not enough, almost, but I think we're okay. Oh gosh. You know what? Maneuver that down in there. And same here. Kind of get that in there. That's good. That one's good. Okay, these are good. It's this one here I'm a little worried about. Not enough there in this one, but you know what? They'll be interesting. They'll be cute. Okay, so did the best we could with that. And let me put that over here. Oh my goodness, where am I? Okay, I guess I'll set you here. Right there. Take these off. Move this out of the way. Look at that. Okay, we'll see you later. Take these off now. Done with those. what she hid. But my father-in-law took my husband and I to his car, which was parked just a little bit down the street. And I was like, why does this feel like a drug deal? And he took us over to the car, popped the trunk. Estate sale. Just kidding, estate sale. He pops the trunk and like, you would think like gold was in there or something saying goes back to, these boomers, the older generation, were savers and had learned in lean times of like war and the Great Depression to treasure what they owned, and their children were consumers. And so the boomers are leaving, mahogany dining room sets and silver platters and crystal figurines, and their kids don't want it. They don't. It's a burden, okay? It's a burden. Endless Saturdays of garage watching. And when I come back next time, I will have some wonderful piggy banks to show.